Revelio.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
இல்லையா?
What do we have here? A demiguise.
It's always nice to see a familiar face.
Sure, not so bad. I don't mind the odd one without magic.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
Thunder potion. Okay.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Invisible potion.
A wise decision. Thank you.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in mid-air. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
If something threatens me, first thing I come.
पानी वो पप्पू नहीं है, आता हूँ बोला। वो काम है कहते, आने के बाद जाके ले लूँगा।
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Shame yourself. Incendio!
Never a dull moment when I go there.
Both of you. Really though, I'm sure I'll be fine.
It was empty.
லாக் எங்கேயோ பார்த்தேனே, எங்க பார்த்தேன்னு மறந்து போச்சு.
Revelio.
இடத்த ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்களேன். அந்த சாவியும் பறந்து வேகமாக ஓடி போயிடும். இந்த லாக்குக்கு இங்கே இல்லைன்னா வேற எங்க இங்கதான் இருக்கிற லாக்கு.
I think there were doxy eggs as well. Like surely those.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on...
Defendo.
I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else.
வாமா வா முடியாது.
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instructions. As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Bravery runs in my family.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented loop happeners.
मेरे को मारा ना सुबह से कितनी बार and loud lock the goblin. Practice flying near the space. Practice flying near southwest. இதெல்லாம் கண்டுபிடிக்கணும்னா டைம் ஆகும். கிளாஸ் ரூம்ஸ். இதெல்லாம் இப்போ தான் டிஸ்கவரே பண்ணுறோம் இந்த ஏரியாவில். ஸ்ரீ ப்ரோ. தூங்கிட்டீங்களா? நான் வந்த அழகான போயிட்டு கிளம்பி. இல்லை ப்ரோ, அந்த இது நான் சொல்லிட்டேன், நம்ம அக்கௌண்ட் எவ்வளோ ப்ரோ ஐடியா இருக்குது, அதாவது எவ்வளோ போகுன்ட்டு? புரியுது புரியுது, அதுதான் எனக்கு ஐடியா தெரியல, அதான் சரி உங்கள்கிட்ட கேட்கலாம் அப்படின்ட்டு. இப்போ கவனிங்க ப்ரோ, கண்டிப்பாக. ஓகே ப்ரோ, தேங்க்யூ. சரி, இந்த பலூனை தான் உடைக்கணுமா? ஸ்பைஸ் யூஸ்னு போட்டிருந்தாங்களா, அது எல்லாம் புரியல.
There we go.
அண்ணா யூடியூப், எனக்கு அந்த ப்ளூ வேணும். உனக்கு அந்த ப்ளூ வேணுமா? எனக்கும் தான் வேணும். என்ன பண்ணுறது, கிடைக்க மாட்டேங்குது. இதே மாதிரி விற்கிது, வாங்கி தரேன். ஆனால் அது பறக்குமாலாம் எனக்கு தெரியாது. இவ்வளோ தூரம் பறந்து போய் ஆமாம்மா, நம்ம இந்த கேம்லேயும் அதுதானே பண்ணோம். இந்த கேமில் அவத்தாரில் தானே, அவத்தார் கேம் விளாடும் போது தான் இங்கேருந்து அங்கேயோ போ, அங்கேருந்து இங்கே போ. இக்ரான் கிடைக்கிற வரைக்குமே ஒரு ஓடிக்கிட்டே தானே இருந்தோம். மிஸ்
That's it.
எல்லாம் ஃபுல்லாக எளிமையாக இருக்காங்க. எதுக்கு இவ்வளோ பேர் இருக்காங்கன்னு தெரியல.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Crackpot. அப்கிரேட் பண்ணலாம் நினைக்கிறேன். பண்ணுவோம்.
Hogwarts ground. Hogwarts. Mama.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignment?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice Arresto Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. I recommend practice. New spell as much as possible. That's it. Keep it up.
Hey. Kasu. Chachi. Verana. Guardium Leviosa. Accuranus Tantula.
Leviosa.
Where is Leviosa? எங்க அந்த இதை தேடுவோம்.
Revelio.
இது எப்போ பார்த்து பாடிக்கிட்டு தான் இருக்கீங்க. Leviosa. It's not Leviosa.
Alohomora.
என்ன அம்மா வரா இரு வெயிட் பண்ணு உதறிச்சு
Leviosa.
இந்த கொஸ்ட் தான் முடிக்கணும். இன்னைக்கு நைட்லேயே முடிச்சிட முடியும்னு பார்ப்பேன். இவன்கிட்ட பேச சொல்லுதோ அதை பாவிகளா, அவனெல்லாம் பேசிட்டேன்டா. எனக்கு இப்போ அது வேணாண்டா, இருக்கிற இடம் தெரியணுங்க. அதான் இடத்துல நான் பார்த்தேன். நம்ம ரூம்க்கு வரோம் திருப்பி. Great hall. டிரான்ஸ்ஃபிகரேஷன்ஸ் பொட்டியாகும். ஹாக்வர்ட்ஸ் டிக்கெட்டு எனக்கு ஏதாவது என்கிட்ட இருக்க ஒரு டிக்கெட்டு ஹாக்வர்ட்ஸ் இல்லை, அந்த டிக்கெட்டு இந்த டிக்கெட்டு இந்த பிளாட்ஃபார்ம் டிக்கெட் இருக்கும்ல, ட்ரெயின் டிக்கெட்டு, அது என்கிட்ட இருக்கு. ஒரு சீக்ரெட் ரூம்ல லாக்கை திறந்து போனப்போ ஒரு இது இருந்துச்சு.
Revelio.
Out your hog's head, I presume.
ஏன்னா அப்படிதான் வேலை முடிஞ்சு. டோர் திறக்கிறதுக்கு எதுக்கு உள்ள நடக்கிறாங்க? இங்கே ஒரு கிளாஸ் ரூம் இருந்துச்சுமா, அந்த கிளாஸ் ரூமில் ஒன்று இருந்துச்சு பொம்மை. வேறு எங்கெங்கெல்லாம் இருந்துச்சுன்னு தெரியல பொம்மை.
It was a long time ago. I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Room of recruitment. இங்க வரத்துக்குள்ள பொழுதே விடிச்சிச்சு போல இருக்கு. கிளாஸ் ரூம் இங்கே இல்லை. ஒருத்தி இருந்தான்னா முகமாரி ஆமாம்மா, அது கோஸ்ட்டுமா, அங்கே இல்லைம்மா. ஒரு படி மாதிரி எனக்கு இந்த சாம்ஸ் கிளாஸில் ஒரு படி மாதிரி இருந்துச்சு.
Not sure why she'd fuss so much. It was only one page in a book.
இந்த படிக்குள்ள போய் அவ என்கிட்ட பேசினாலா அல்ல அவ பக்கத்தில் வச்சுட்டு இருந்தா.
Let me guess. Enough on history of magic.
இங்கிட்ட பார்ப்போம். அதே இடத்துக்குள்ள வந்தோம். बोलो भाई। हाँ भर दिया, हाँ दे दिया। हाँ ठीक है, हाँ ठीक है।
Galleons and a historian's uniform.
हाँ वही बोला मैं, वो नहीं है, फिर से नहीं आया। फ्राइडे ना आप बोला ना, मैं सर्च करके मारा। मैं रात तक आपको 9 बजे तक कॉल करता हूँ भाई। ओए भाई 9 बजे तक मैं ही कॉल करता हूँ। हेलो, हाँ ठीक है नहीं मैं कॉल करता हूँ, 9 बजे कॉल करता हूँ। ஐயோ ரெக்ரூட்மெண்ட் ரூம் ஆஃப் ரெக்ரூட்மெண்ட் போகணும் தான் போயிருக்கலாம். என்ன இன்டிஃபை இடம் எல்லாத்தையும் இது பண்ணியிருக்கலாம். கியர்
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Your side mission இருக்கு.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind! Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon. Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest.
லண்டன்ல போக முடியாதுமா இதுல. எவ்வளவு நாள் நீ போயிட்டே இருப்ப?
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
லண்டன் சுவிட்சர்லாந்துலாம் போக முடியாது. அதுல உட்கார்ந்து போறதுக்குள்ள தான் வலிக்க ஆரம்பிச்சிடும்.
Those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seemed as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him. About Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards. Even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Thank you, Serona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Look for Lodgok at the Hog's Head Inn.
My plan.
அதுவும் கரெக்ட் தான். ஆமா.
See you outside the castle.
You too, I'll meet.
Work hard and
Welcome to the Og's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
What do we have here? A demigod. Hello, Lodgok. Serona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Serona trusts me, and she said she thought our interests may be aligned.
Dobby.
Well, if Sir Roman trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
I expect my brother's son is a squid. Bloody shame. I hope I never see another Felix again.
Revelio.
இங்கே ஒன்று இருக்குப்பா.
Not much of the dark arts at mine. Wingardium.
காவியா பாட்டிற்கு ஹீரோயின் எஃபெக்ட்லாம் தராங்கண்ணா. ஃபேஸ் ஹைலைட் அசன்னா. ஆமாம்மா, அந்த சீன் நல்லா தான் இருந்துச்சு.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind sees things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
சொல்லலாம் வருது. இங்கேயும் ஒரு மெர்லின் இது இருக்குப்பா. பரவாயில்லையே, வரப்போ அதையும் போகிறப்போ அதையும் முடிச்சுட்டு போகலாம். நம்மள மாதிரிலாம் பொறுமையெல்லாம் யாரையுமே விட முடியாது. பொறுமைசாலி நம்ம. பொறுமைக்கெல்லாம் பொறுமை. காப்ளின் தானே இந்த ஒரு சொடக்கு போட்டு நம்மளை கூட்டு போகலாம்ல, நடக்க வச்சு கூட்டு போகலாம். டேய் எங்கடா கூப்பிட்டு போற? அவனுக்கு சூப்பராக இருக்கு போலண்ணா. இவன் எங்கேயோ கூப்பிட்டு போகிறான். அந்த நடக்க வச்சே கூப்பிட்டு போகிறான் இவ்வளோ தூரம். ஏன் டாக்டர் நடக்க சொல்லியிருப்பாங்க. இருக்கலாம், நீங்கள் சொல்கிறது கரெக்டாக தான் இருக்கலாம். டாக்டர் நடக்க சொல்லியிருக்கலாம்.
Ah, and there it is, the witch's tomb.
Oh, dreadful looking place, isn't it?
Just இங்கே ஏதோ ஒன்று செய்ய சொல்ல போகிறாங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ரெஸ்ட் மாதிரி ஏதாவது கொடுப்பாங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
Be careful, எங்களுக்கு வேணாண்டா போட. நாங்களே பெரிய ஆள் தான்டா. Witchoda cave. Okay.
It's sealed. Lumos. Moths. Curious. Merlin's beard.
Merlin's beard. போய் வித்துடலாம். குட்டியா இருக்கிறதெல்லாம் வித்துடணும்.
This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos. Lumos.
ஒவ்வொரு காயினும் ரொம்ப முக்கியம்.
I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
ஆஹா, இது வேறயா? ஐயோ, இவங்களாம் யாரா? எப்பா இதுங்க மண்டை ஓடலாம் வேணுமா? இதெல்லாம் எடுத்து வச்சு என்ன பண்ண போறீங்கோ? ஓகே, கன்ஃப்ரிங்கோ என்னோட பிடி மிஸ். எல்லா மிஸ்ஸுமே உனக்கு டார்ச்சர் தானாம்மா? எந்த டீச்சர் தான் உனக்கு டார்ச்சர் இல்லாம இருப்பாங்க? அந்த டீச்சர் பேர் மட்டும் எனக்கு சொல்ல.
Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Lumos.
சோ ஒரு பட்டர்ஃப்ளை வச்சாலே போதுமா? ஜாக்லின் மிஸ் அவ்வளோதான். ஆஹா,
Confringo.
ஓகே.
Reparo. Lumos.
திறந்துட்டேன்.
What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Down I go. No other way. Lumos. This looks even more complex. Lumos. Lumos. Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it. Lumos.
Quidditch goggles.
Lumos. The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. A dead Ashwinder. Better show this to Lodgok. There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway. Lodgok, the sarcophagus has been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Your life ends here. Expulso!
The lamb returns to the wolf. Expulso!
There they are.
Quite conductive, aren't we? Hey, that's mine!
Sender!
ரெண்டு காயின் நமக்கு எதுக்குடா வெளில வரீங்க? சே சே. நல்லது அந்த அவுட்லாஸ்ட். நாளைக்கு அந்த அவுட்லாஸ்ட். ஓகேம்மா. நீதான் நம்ம எப்பப்பயோ போட்டு முடிச்சிருந்துருக்கலாம்.
That's it.
This is for Rookwood!
Oh, try not to make this too easy for me.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Leviosa! Expelliarmus!
அவ்வளவுதான்.
Be it upon your heads when our expectations take flight like festivals. Be it upon your
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile. Remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Okay, பேசி முடிச்சிங்களா? முடித்துட்டாலாம்.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I'd like your help with something.
Okay, வர வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க. இந்த ஒரு அரை மணி நேரத்துல வரேன். செபாஸ்டியன் மிஷன் வந்துருச்சு. Follow the butterflies. Forbidden Forest. இதை முடிச்சிட்டு.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
The curiosity they teach at Hogwarts.
Well,
quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Accio!
Expelliarmus!
follow the butterfly. Follow பண்ணனே butterflyகளை காணுமே இப்ப.
Revelio.
இங்க தான் பறந்து வந்துச்சு butterfly.
Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection charms. Nothing to poach in Arrowsure except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask. I'm always given the dull tasks.
Revelio.
இது வரைக்கும் வந்துச்சு butterfly. அதுக்கப்புறம் காணா போச்சு.
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named. One in service. I heard something. Come out before I find you.
Incendio.
You'll have to fight eventually.
Accio. Leviosa. Incendio.
What have you done?
Expelliarmus.
What?
Protego.
இங்க பட்டர்ஃப்ளையே இல்லடா எங்கடா போறது படுத்துறாங்க நம்மளை போட்டு இப்படி பட்டர்ஃப்ளையை நான் எங்க போய் தேடுவேன் பட்டர்ஃப்ளை பட்டர்ஃப்ளை ஒரு பாட்டு இருக்குல்ல Where are you going?
Expelliarmus. Lumos.
இங்கதான் வந்துச்சு அந்த பட்டர்ஃப்ளைக்கு ஆனா இங்கேருந்து எங்கேயோ லிச்சி ஜூஸ் அதான் அந்த பட்டர்ஃப்ளை இங்கே தான் வந்துச்சு ஆனால் அதுக்கப்புறம் எங்கே போச்சுன்னு தெரியலையே திருப்பி வெளில போயிட்டு வந்து பார்க்கலாமா
Lumos.
இங்கே வேற ஏதோ பட்டர்ஃப்ளை இருக்கிற மாதிரி காட்டுறாங்க இங்கே இருக்கு
Oh wow, look what we have here.
இதை எடுத்து அவள்கிட்ட கொடுக்கணுமா ஓகே கொடுத்துட்டா போச்சு
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Confringo. Depulso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Leviosa.
என்ன பண்ணணும்
Lumos.
ஓகே
Merlin himself would be proud.
மூணு பேர் பார்க்குறாங்க, 2 லைக் தான் வந்திருக்கு. என்ன கணக்கு? அவுட் சைடு தான் கார்டன். அவுட்ல என்னமா? அவுட் சைடு தான், அவுட் சைடு த கார்டனா? புரியலையே. ஓனாய்ங்க தானே இருக்கு. ஓனாய்ங்கெல்லாம் என்ன பண்ணுச்சு? தலையில் நடப்போம். இங்கே அந்த 3 இருந்துச்சு, அதை ஏன் விட்டுக்கிட்டு அதை எடுத்துகிட்டு போய்டும். ஏயோ ஏற முடியாது அதில்.
Mine now, demiguys.
Lumos.
Revelio.
ஏதோ இருக்கு, ஆனா நமக்கு தான் என்னன்னு கண்ணுக்கு தெரியல. சரி போ.
I think some gold.
Reflection on
Hogsmeade. அந்த பட்டர்ஃப்ளை outside the garden. அப்படியா? அத நீ அந்த டைட்டிலே பாடினீனா சூப்பரா இருந்திருக்கும். பட்டர்ஃப்ளை நம்மளும் சொல்லி பாடினோம்.
Glad you came.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Serena. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Complete side quest, relation quest. Increase the damage. அவடக்க டாவரம் இது எப்போ எடுக்க முடியுமோ சரி டேலண்ட் பாயிண்ட்டை வச்சுப்போம். எக்ஸ்ட்ராடனரி தான் என்ன இருக்குன்னு தெரியல. இதில் 44 லெவல் 44 வரைக்கும் இருக்கு. டிஃபென்ஸ் neck wear. Okay. Oh. Then
I'll fix him, that charm grinder.
கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டேனே.
These rocks have seen better days. Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Excuse me, did you say something about a Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
I should investigate.
Okay. So.
Incendio! Confringo! That must be Bardolph. Bardolph's woolen jumper. I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what to do. This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next. An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers. Plan, something to do with him.
Only tablet can be interacted with. Tame பண்றதுக்கு ஏதோ பண்ண சொல்லுவாங்க ஆம்பிரஷ்.
You can feed a beast, or it can.
Confringo! Potato!
போனா எதுக்குடா நான் மேலே வச்சுக்கணும்? ஏன்டா இப்படி பண்றீங்க? படுத்துறீங்க.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Not enough mallow sweet. அதுக்கு எங்க போறதுன்னா உன்கிட்ட இருக்குமா?
Hello, do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
And what do you have for sale?
Marshmallows. இதுதான் வேணும்.
Thank you for your patronage.
ஓகே, பாக்கி எனக்கு நிறைய விற்க வேண்டியது இருக்கு. இதெல்லாம் எனக்கு தேவையில்லை.
I shall hope to do business with you again. That's been a pleasure.
Lumos. Confringo. Incendio.
Okay.
Incendio.
என்ன பண்ண மறந்து போச்சு?
Revelio. Confringo. Incendio.
மார்ஷ்மெலோவே ப்ளூ டைனோசர் எங்கம்மா அது ப்ளூ இல்லைம்மா எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு இங்கே தான் ஏதோ பண்ணணும்
Revelio.
மறந்து போச்சு அது ஒன்று ஓப்பன் பண்ணோம் இங்கே தான் இருந்துச்சு அது இந்த மாதிரி பட்டர்ஃப்ளை பூச்சா மின்னிச்சு ஒன்று ஓப்பன் பண்ணியாச்சு ஓஹோ
Levioso. Accio.
Won't get the best of me.
எப்படியோ கண்டுபிடிச்சு வச்சா
Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Oh, Sparrow's been minister for so long, I don't remember anything before.
I do hope my brother is all right.
I couldn't help it over here. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
I am unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
You will regret coming here.
One of Ranrock's camps. Exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Huh. Seems everything's fine. How nice of you to testify. I won't rest. One less human to worry about. One less human not quiet enough. I'll bury you in the deepest vault. No! I will make you pay. You seem tired. I won't rest.
Places! Potato!
No! I will make you pay.
Confringo!
I won't rest. Lucky, that's all.
Accio! One camp down, one more to go. Leviosa!
You will regret coming here.
Accio! Leviosa!
Why don't you come up here and how childish! I won't rest. How nice of you. Stop by. I'll get you. Seems you're out. No! I will put me down. One less human to worry about. One less human to worry about.
Leviosa! Incendio!
Someone been taken out last.
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
சூப்பரா இருந்துச்சு போயிட்டு. எவ்வளோ பெரிய சிக்கன் எடுத்து வச்சுட்டு உட்காந்துருக்கேன் பார்த்து. சார்ஜ் போட்டு வரேன்னா ஓடி போயிடுது. இதுதான் ஓடி போயிட்டே இருக்கு நிறையா முறை. சம்பந்தமே இல்லாம இங்க என்ன ஏதோ ஒரு மேஜிக் போயிட்டு இருக்கு.
Leviosa! solves that. Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
You have my thanks.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Thank you. Sincerely.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk lumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk lumps and collect the box of letters there.
अकेले क्या पूछूं? पूछ बिना पूछ के ऐसे बोल नहीं है बोल के एक बार पूछ.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Check your pockets after you're dead. Admirable trick. Stay, that's mine!
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Sirona's box of letters. Better have a look around, see about the hawk lumps and the box of letters. That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Should think they felt that in London. Revelio. This must be Sirona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sirona. I think that's everything.
I'm told that last Clemens. Welcome. Come on in. Now, hey, where was I? Oh, yeah.
We've got dark wizards these days that make everything easy.
Talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Revelio.
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Horklumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
She did say that.
I thought she did. I hope you know that it isn't true.
Well, of course you're going to say that.
I swear, she was only itchy because of the stinging jinx that the other girl put on her. It was not in a bite from a flea.
She didn't say it like this. Which doesn't sound too much like a flea bite.
Good thing Professor Weasley takes her role seriously.
Ah.
I adore shopping in Hogwarts.
Reparo. Confringo. Lumos. Confringo.
My aunt says I should get cold food as often as possible.
எங்கேயோ கூட்டு போறாங்க.
done, sir. I'm going. One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My Uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's Loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's Loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. Let's get this over. Who's there? I won't rest.
I shall avenge your death. That's unexpected. You won't get away with that.
You've made your last mistake. You fight about as well as a puffskin. Come in here. There you are. Rather unwise coming back this way. How nice. You are. I will. Well played. Not quite. I won't
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
இந்த கூடத்துல இருக்கான்னு பார்த்தது இங்கே இல்லை ஏதோ
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
ஒரு காயின்லாம் கீழே போட்டு ஏன்டா அசிங்கப்படுத்து என்னது
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. but it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Repulso! Confringo! Lumos! Reparo! Glacier! Findo! Arresto Momentum!
அதுக்குள்ள போகணும் எப்படி போறது தான் இருக்கு வழி
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Revelio.
Revelio போட்டு
Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Levioso!
Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Lumos.
Tells me they're after something bigger.
Seems like the journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
வாங்கோ வந்துட்டீங்கோ வாங்கோ.
Lumos. 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 You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange,
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
Lumos.
I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Lumos.
Everybody up.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
இருக்கியாமா காவியா? ஏய் 3 கலெக்ட் பண்ணோம், என்ன ஒண்ணு கேட்ட மாட்டேங்குது. இந்த வீட்டில் ஒன்று கலெக்ட் பண்ணோம்ல, செமமலை அண்ணா. அப்படியோ சரியான மலையா இருக்கா? எனக்கு ஏதோ சாவி சவுண்டு கேட்ட மாதிரி இருந்துச்சு. இதெல்லாம் ஏகப்பட்ட டோக்கன் எடுக்கும். இந்த மிஷன்லாம் முடிக்கிறதுக்கு எப்படி இருந்தாலும் 10-15 நாள் ஆகும். தேடி தேடி இருக்கு. இவ்வளோ ஃபாஸ்ட்டாக போகிறோம். சரி எனக்கு எப்போ அந்த பீஸ்ட்லாம் கிடைக்குன்னு தெரியலையே. அந்த மாதிரி இருந்துச்சு, எடுத்து குடித்தோம். என்னன்னா தெரியல.
Wonder who lives here.
Oh, my sincerest gratitude.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Badolf? What do you know of my brother?
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. This can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Bardolph, my dear brother. Thank you for all that you've done for us.
I could use some gold.
Alohomora.
Hogwarts. Hogwarts ஆத்துல ஒரு மிஷன் இருக்கு. அதே போய் முடிச்சு. இந்த இடத்துல இல்லையே. எங்கேயோ ஒரு இடத்துல இருக்கு. அது எங்க இருக்குன்னு தெரிஞ்சு. இங்கிட்டு தான் நினைக்கிறேன்.
I beseech you, some
Yep.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see. This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is. I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
நின்னு வருதுன்னா எனக்கு என்னதுமா மலையா நெட்டு இது ஒருவேளை இல்லை கரெக்டாக தானே இங்கே பஃபரிங்லாம் கரெக்டாக தானே இருக்கு பஃபர் ஆகலையே
Trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
You must be able to abracadabra. வரண்டா கத்துக்கிட்டு வரண்டா இருக்கடா.
Who ran all those goblin loyalists off. I can't tell you
Lumos.
what a relief that was to everyone in Lower Hogsfield.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
And what do you have for sale?
I hope to see you again sometime.
கண்டிப்பா. Hogwarts 50 இருக்கிறது 7 எடுத்தா செல்றடி. 3 டேலண்ட் பாயிண்ட்.
Alohomora. Revelio. Mine now, demiguise. Alohomora. This looks intriguing. Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Incendio! Alohomora. Lumos. Alohomora.
மேலே எங்கேயோ போயிட்டு
Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. Bring me a few more moons and I'll show you how to improve casting Alohomora.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor. Especially since they can only be collected at night.
ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் பில்லெல்லாம் போய் பார்த்தோம். அதெல்லாம் எங்கே பார்த்தோங்கிறது தான் மறந்து போச்சு.
Your spirit guides are trying to contact you. I can sense them all around.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Revelio. Revelio.
Yeah, பார்த்தோம் இல்லையே. I don't think so. அவ்வளோ விடிஞ்சும் போயிடுச்சு. Amor. ஏகப்பட்டது கலெக்ட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம்.
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cabinet. Inserting it in the lock is the tricky part. I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
எங்களுக்கு தெரியுமே.
Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio!
Lumos.
இதை நான் இங்கே தான் பார்த்தேன். நாம் தரப்பதில் பார்த்தோம். இங்கே இருக்கு.
Lumos.
எப்படி வந்தாச்சு. என்னாச்சு உனக்கு? என்னடி ஆச்சு?
How are there so many locked? மோதக்கூடாதுங்கிறாங்களோ?
Pete was in a mood the other day. Tossed my quill right onto Scribner's desk. Now I have detention for a week.
Deke?
Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can, on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area, so perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out there on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
Okay, ஒரே நிமிஷம் இதை போய் சரி பண்ணிட்டு போ.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible, beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
டாபி டாபி தான் என்னம்மா என்னாச்சு என்னாச்சு அப்படி எங்க எங்க போகணும் அம்மாட்ட போறியா
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Levioso! There. I'm not going to hurt you.
அவர் சுத்தமா இல்லை
I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
பரவாயில்ல, இப்பதான் சொல்லியே கொடுக்குறாங்க இந்த விஷயத்தெல்லாம்.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you gathered back to the room.
Right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Return to the room of requirements. Okay. இந்த ட்ரிக் முதலே தெரிஞ்சதா ரெண்டு விஷயத்தை கேதர் பண்ணிட்டு பண்ண முடியாம போச்சு. சார்ஜ் அழகா நாளைக்கு அந்த அவுட்லாஸ்ட்டை முடிச்சிடலான்னு முடிச்சிட முடியுமா? அவுட்லாஸ்ட்டை அது பயமா இருக்கு. சரி ட்ரை பண்ணுவோம். हाँ बोल रहे हैं. Ending பார்க்காவலா இருக்கியா? பாத்துருவோம்.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued, then you home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide.
செத்து போயிடுவேன்னு சொல்றாங்க. செத்து போயிடுவான்னு சொல்றாங்க. அப்படியா? தெரியலையே.
What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Wonderful.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Conjure an enchanted room. Enchanted room.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbutton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Reach level 70. சரி, இன்னைக்கு இதெல்லாம் முடிச்சுக்கிறேன். நாளைக்கு விளாடும். நாளைக்கு கன்வியூ பண்ணலாம். 9 மணி ஆயிடுச்சுல. Bye.